afternoon, not unlike today. The Confederate soldiers lined up, 10 deep, shoulder to shoulder, 1/4 mile wide, and attacked the Union positions. None of the Confederate soldiers could foresee the impending disaster when the Union soldiers got the command to open up and fire. The Confederates came in, one regiment at a time, into a curtain of lead that consumed them at a ghostly rate. Every charge produced the same result. At the end of the battle, the few rebel soldiers who lived stated that they heard a sound, a repetitive sound that sounded just like a machine, and they called thereafter the Gatling gun as the machine gun. This particular model is 1874, 45 caliber, has a range of 1,000 yards, fires 600 rounds per minute. That's 10 rounds a second if you don't have schooling. At the end of our firing demonstration, we will fire the gun at that high rate of speed. What is the command? You'll know the command when you hear it. It normally takes 5 soldiers to operate the gun. Today we're going to do it with 4. I'm the sergeant, I call the commands. Directly behind the gun is going to be a gunner, and the gunner repeats all my commands. Adjust the gun horizontally, vertically, engage or disengages an oscillator. Cannon number 1 stands on the right side of the piece. His only duty is to turn the crank. Cannon number 2 stands on the left side of the piece. His duty is to load boxes of ammunition into the rails. We're going to use 2 different feeding systems. Cannon number 3 stands by the ammunition case on, and his role is to hand boxes of ammunition to cannon number 2. This gun, is a piece of science. As the crank is turned, the cartridges go through a 7-step firing sequence of feed, load, lock, fire, unlock, extract, eject. There's 10 barrels inside the breech. There's also 10 bolts. Each bolt has its own extractor tip and firing pin. So as the cartridges go through that 7-step firing sequence, you'll witness and comprehend how fast this gun can operate. And its accuracy, it is deadly accurate. At 1,000 yards, when the gun is sighted in, every bullet will land in the same spot. Do you know that with a muzzle velocity of 1,300 feet per second, a range of 1,000 yards, at a firing rate of 600 rounds per minute, when the first bullet hits the target at 1,000 yards, there are 23 bullets in the air at the same time following that first bullet downrange. We can cut down that largest tree in a matter of minutes. But instead, I'm just going to cut off the lower branch on the right side. It's July, it's hot, it's humid. Enough words. Right.